keep on moving. 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 Gotta keep on. When life breaks you down, nothing can keep you out. Just keep on moving. Gotta keep on. I'm still moving.
Hey. How y'all doing today? It's your girl, Audrey Steele.
And of course your man, Truth Telling Mo. What's going on with you?
Oh, Lord, he's in the building, y'all.
You better know this. You better know this.
We're here, we're ready. We're talking about It's a Man's World.
Yes, it is.
I want to know what y'all think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what you think about it. If you're watching via steelemovin.com, please type in your comments. And right there on the chat board, let me know what you think. If you guys have any comments out there in Facebook land, holla at your girl. Holla at you. He ain't important. Let me know what you think. So glad you guys took the time to join us on today. It's going to be a good show. I think it's a very controversial subject. It's a man's world. What do you think about that, Mo?
Well, it is a man's world, so I do agree with that 100%. You know, and whoever came up with the phrase "it's a man's world," I think that they were really thinking on that thing.
I think James Brown said it best.
Well, hey, he did it.
It wouldn't be nothing without a girl or a woman in it. Ain't that right?
I don't know about that now. I don't know about that.
It would not be such a man's world without us women in it. Men couldn't even be born without a woman. So we already know the truth. Ain't that right, ladies?
Well,
holla at your girl.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. I mean, it's a man's world, which means we run things right here on this world.
But you know what? One thing that I do know right now, we're in a time where during this election even, you know it's a man's world. When a man can belittle women, talk about immigrants, disrespect veterans, I mean, just say all kinds of things. This man is off the scale when it comes to disrespect and no order, no nothing. But yet he can still be a runner for the presidency.
Of course.
The greatest position in this country. He still is running for president of the United States of America. What has this world come to?
Well, I mean, what do you mean? The world has always been the same.
It's a man's world.
I mean, it's always been the same.
And all we got about on Hillary is some emails that she's been cleared of. The FBI did their investigation. They found nothing. But yet and still, all this stuff about Trump is true, accurate, and everything. He owned it and everything. But he's still in the running for the presidency of the United States of America.
Well, the problem is she's a woman.
That's what, clearly.
Yeah, she's a woman.
Clearly.
So because she is a woman, you know, she should not get the same respect that a man would get being in the same position.
Oh, Lord. Y'all know we about to fight, right? I got my knife ready for him. I got my knife, y'all.
But that's the truth. I mean,
I got my knife. I got my knife.
You know that's the truth.
I got my butter knife, y'all. I'm gonna cut him.
Well, basically, you know, where did that even come from anyway? That it's a man's world.
Some man made it up.
Really?
I'm sure.
But you know, how true is it though? You know, how true is it?
It's really to a degree. We know the truth of the matter is this is not a man cannot run this country alone without the strength and the wisdom of women.
What?
And the sensitivity of women. However,
what?
We know that this country is biased. We know that men, we've been fighting to get equal pay for equal work. We've been fighting to get respect, to even be considered for certain jobs because we're women. First time a woman's ever ran for president. So
There's a reason for that. She shouldn't have never.
I mean, this is awesome. It's we're living in a time where women are doing their thing. They're dominating it. You know, I like being a girl. I really do. I love being a woman. However, I do understand that I understand my place. I understand my strengths.
I like that how you say that. Say that one more time for me. You understand what?
I understand my place and
I
my
love
position.
that. I love that.
Doesn't mean that doesn't mean that I'm not equal to you. That doesn't mean that I'm not equal to you.
Do you feel women are equal?
I do feel that we're equal to you. I feel women are equal to men. We are equal. However, there are certain things that men are stronger in, certain areas that you guys are stronger in, and there are certain areas that we're stronger in.
I think
everybody has their place and their position. Play your position.
I think personally women are just really too emotional. I think a lot of women are really emotional. Now, there are some women who, have the same mentality as guys, and I can understand that. But majority of the time, the women are just really too emotional. I think Hillary is going to be emotional to this.
I think to
this
say
job
too emotional is going to be far, because I believe God made us emotional for a reason. Because we need to be sensitive.
Is that
I think
right?
that sensitivity comes into play.
What?
And we're very, very in tune with a lot of stuff.
Well, then I think from the sensitivity role and how God made you so sensitive, y'all need to play those sensitive roles. And the presidency is not one of those roles.
See, but the thing about it is, even with our emotions and even with our sensitivity, we can run the country, but we can run it with sensitivity.
Well, Bill will be running the country, so if let's say if she does win,
Bill had
Bill
his
Clinton,
time.
He'll be running the country.
Bill had his time.
So that's how that's going to go down. But and I'm rooting for it. You know what I mean? I'm rooting actually for both candidates. May the better man win. Who's ever the who's done what it is, what they're going to do. That's going to be fine. But Hillary's a woman.
Do you believe that women should submit to men?
I believe
in all things.
I believe. Let me answer that question honestly. I believe that a woman and a man should agree to do whatever works for them. Okay, whatever works for them. If being submissive as a woman works for your relationship, I think that's how you should roll. As a man, if you are with a woman who is not submissive, I don't think that you should continue to pursue that if that's what you desire. Because women are going to be, they're going to be mouthy, and it's going to be some furniture moving for some folks that.
Why the furniture got to move? Because she has an opinion. I mean,
that's totally different.
They're going to be mouthy.
They can have an opinion now, but the ultimate decision should rely on the man.
Okay,
I can respect that. They should rely on the man.
If I have a man in authority over me and in the role of a husband,
right?
That's I'm woman enough and wise enough to submit to that authority.
So
I do believe in that order.
You know your place. That's great.
I see.
What you mean? You know your place? What are you talking about? I mean, what's the problem? You say.
I'm trying not to pull my knife out, y'all. I'm really trying not to pull my knife out.
Listen, did you not just say you know your place?
I do know my place.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Don't say it with the wrong. Don't say it like that though.
Like what?
You trying to say it all like you know your place?
No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to say it the way it is.
Nobody's under your foot.
No, women ought to know what they should do and what they can't do when they are in the confines of what men's role is. Women like to try to, y'all love to try to talk about how independent you are. And what you do is as you're so independent, you ended up stepping on the toes of the very man who's trying to take care of you.
Right. I mean, but we've been forced into independency, really. I mean, and I think a woman should be independent because if you're not independent and you solely depend on a man, then if he ever walks out of your life, if anything ever happens to him by way of death or he leaves or some, God forbid, anything happens to him or whatever, you need to be able to hold your own. You need to be able to be stable and stand strong on your own.
Really?
Independent of that man. Okay. And coming from somebody who was married for 25 years and heavily dependent on my husband, even though I was a working woman, I gave up my career to assist him. So at the time when I became single again, or when we separated, I was lost. Like there's a lot of stuff I just did not know. Things that I had never even done before.
Right.
And so it left me in a very, very tricky place in my life.
Right.
I mean, I really was in a bad place.
So basically, what you're saying is that you're being equal to your man is that, you know, you want to be able to sustain things
Right.
in his absence.
Right.
You know, if he's no longer a part of your life, you want to be able to, you know, to
Right.
keep on where he left off.
Exactly, and I want to train my young ladies, my young women, my nieces, my daughters, my friends, my little sisters. I want to teach them that don't live your life feeling like you have to have a man to function. Live your life being strong and independent of any man, and if a man does come along, it'll be a benefit. You'll be a benefit to him that you can be independent.
Really?
Not like I don't need you, that type of thing, but I'm here to assist you.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty admirable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good way to remain single. But listen, what I'm saying is that all you when you start doing that and you start setting yourself up for failure in a relationship, you've pretty much said that I don't really have faith in the growth of, you know, you running things as a man.
That's not true.
Doing well, practically that's what
That's
it
not
is.
what I said.
Well, that's
I
what
said to assist him.
Okay.
That I believe that's the wife's role.
To assist.
To help me.
Help me.
Right.
Right, help me. Help me do what?
To help you meet the needs of the household, to help you meet the needs of the family, to help you meet the needs of the business, to help
okay,
you.
cool. So you want to go out there and split all the bills?
No.
Well, wait a minute. You just said you want to get out there and help me.
I didn't say split anything.
Well, wait a minute now.
I said
Helping
assist.
is what? Assist is same
Assist
thing.
is one thing.
Assist and help, all of it means the same. If you want me to get on out there and you want me to work, you want me to be a provider, you want me to give you all the things that you need to function as my wife, but yeah, and you talking about you want to be my helpmate, right?
Right.
You want to help me pay these bills?
No, I want to help you save some money, help you put some money aside
Right.
for a rainy day, help you store up for our retirement,
Right.
help you buy some vacation property, help
Right.
you purchase some more land, help
Right.
you. That's what I'm talking about.
Now, if you doing all this helping,
and if there's an event where you can't meet the needs of the family, then I got mine.
well, let
I
me
got
ask you a
my
question.
extra
Why
to
you
come
doing?
alongside you and assist you?
While you helping with all those things you just mentioned, right? What's happening in the kitchen? Are all the glasses intact in there? Are all the spoons and the forks in the right place in there?
Are you
all of
serious?
the food in the refrigerator in the
Y'all
manner
look at
in
this
which
clown.
it should be? And I'm just curious, if all of those things are not where they should be, then, you know, I don't think you have time to be helping with all of those things. If all of the food is not in the freezer, you know, where it needs to be. And secondly, you need to make sure that all of the pots and the pans are where they need to be, so that when it's time to go get them, you know exactly where they are.
You see, you laughing because you know how silly you sound
No,
right now.
see-
Y'all know he
You-
sounds silly right now, don't you?
You have to know what these things
You
are.
silly.
What you're saying
You are a
is
clown.
that you want
This dude really clowning right now.
You want to help me do all of those things, to spend the money, save the money. You want me to help me go out and buy property, but yet and still, all of the pots and pans are not where they need to be.
No, but see,
You see what I'm
listen,
saying?
I know how to take care of the household. I know how to take care of the needs of the home as well as earn money. I don't
Right.
necessarily have to go outside the house to earn that money. I can build a home based business. I can use my gifts, talents, and my abilities to earn money for the household.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so there's other ways to do that. I don't have to do it outside of the house.
I mean, that's fine. But my thing to you is, and I noticed you evaded this question, what happens to all of the functions of the kitchen?
I know how to cook. Women know how to cook.
I get that. But
And you know you can cook too,
But
can't
my
you?
helpmate
My
needs to
husband
make
need
sure.
to know how to cook too.
I get that. But my helpmate.
See, I done changed my position. I done got kind of aggressive.
See what I'm
with you.
saying? See what I'm
I
talking
got
about?
kind of, you know. Let me just relax. Let me,
My
I
helpmate.
rose up off my seat there, y'all.
My helpmate needs to make sure that when I come home from a long day's work, that I have a cold glass of whatever it is that my choice of beverage is. You know what I mean? I need to make sure that is available.
And women
Okay.
can do that.
Okay.
Women have the ability to serve as well as to bring home money. Am I right about it, ladies?
Right.
We have the ability to still serve our
Well,
men.
then you have the ability to help pay the bills.
Why I gotta help pay bills?
Now, wait a minute. You just said
I'm just
you
asking
have
why
the
I got
ability.
to.
You got the ability
I do
to
have the
help bring the
ability
money
to do
in.
it, but why I gotta help pay the bills?
But you just said I need to help.
If you want to be reverenced as the head of the household, if you want that respect, then I feel like you need to handle your business. Take care of that.
Exactly. Just like
allow me to come alongside you and help you, but don't be asking me to.
No, you know how you can help me.
I don't like that. Half
you know how
stuff.
you can help me, right?
How can I help
you? You can help me by making sure that all of the pots and everything are in the right place when it's time to get them. You see what I'm saying? You need to make sure
if you're not going to
that
use the
steak
pot,
salad.
why do you care about where the pot's at anyway?
Well, it's very important because when it's time for you to get them, when it's time for you to get them, you know what I'm saying? You need to be able to know where the steak, salad, and baked potato is. When you know where those things are, you are being the greatest helpmate that you can actually be. The second thing is, and what's very important. Now, this is very important.
You don't believe this.
Of course. This is a very important thing as a helpmate. You know, your man done had a hard day's work. You know what I mean? He's a little tense in his shoulders. And what you need to do as my helpmate is you need to come and make sure that my shoulders get relaxed. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure I get a nice little back rub. Because I don't make sure that you can get lights, gas, water.
Can I get that same back rub?
Oh, you absolutely can.
Okay.
You can get that
as long as I can get the same back rub. I got a little kick right there.
After that meal gets fed. You see what I'm saying? So after the meal comes and so forth.
It ain't better to split no bills.
What you mean? What do you mean it ain't better to split bills? Donna simply said it's better to split the bills because your roommate believe it. You know? What?
I know.
Well, the reason what he's saying is that, you know, if you splitting the bills, both of y'all save money.
You might as well be roommates.
That's what
I think that's what he's saying. We ain't roommates. We partners.
No.
We're partners.
No, well then make sure that the pots and things are what they need to be. Do you believe in roles?
I do believe in roles.
Okay, then if you believe in roles, the role of the woman is the what? Talk to me. What's, in your opinion, what's the role of the woman?
To assist her husband.
The role of a woman. Let's be more specific. Let's break this down a little more specific.
I don't believe in roles as far as gender roles. I believe if my husband can cook better than me, let him cook. Mm-hmm. If my husband can clean better than me, let him clean. Mm. Yeah. Mm. If I make the most money, let me make the most money. Okay. Now, it shouldn't be based on.
So then you don't mind paying all the bills.
If I make the most money,
I don't. If you make the most money, you don't mind paying all the bills.
I don't.
Okay. So that's cool. So basically you agree with what I said earlier. The relationship should be based on, you know, how you two get together and agree. Right. This is how
I think two should come together and agree on it. Right. I think too many times we've had an old school mentality. A lot of people have had an old school mentality of how the order of things should go, but I believe it's God. Mm-hmm. As far as the respect and the godly order, I believe it should be God, the husband, then the wife.
This is why relationships don't last.
That's what I believe.
It should be husband, wife, God.
What?
Husband, wife, God.
Why you put your hand in that order?
Very simple.
It should be God.
No ma'am.
Husband.
No
wife.
ma'am. I'm not dating God. I'm not dating God. See, who's first in my life?
Your hand up there, then?
Who's first in my life is the wife.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is,
got no wife.
So I don't have one now, but I'm just saying if I had a wife.
But you had it out of order.
But no.
You had it out of order.
No. See, the reason why these things crash is because they have it out of order. You ain't dating God, nor does He pay any bills. I just finished talking to a young lady the other day who talking about, you know, God is her man as she getting evicted. When He don't make no money? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. You got to keep it real.
I didn't
keep it real now. Stop being silly. You dating your husband.
I'm not being silly.
Your husband is your mate, not the Lord.
I believe in reverencing my Creator. The order of my household and the man that I marry, right. He will respect and reverence our Creator first. He will love and honor God first, and then love and honor me. Okay, well then, you know, you should be disappointed quite frequently if that's His order. Mm-hmm. You should be. Okay. And you should expect that too, especially if you want God first, you second. You know what I mean? You should expect a lot. I'm not taking any advice from you, Mark.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. But listen, the results don't lie.
Yeah, that's why you divorced.
That's exactly. You know why?
That's why you divorced.
Exactly. You know why?
Because you didn't put God first.
There you go. Mm-hmm. There you go. Mm-hmm. And you know how many people divorce? They put the Lord first.
My husband didn't.
I ain't asked you that. I
I'm
said,
divorced.
do you know how many people
I put God
that
first.
said, you know how many people that saying, you know, my man was God sent. You know how many people say that?
A lot of
my
people
man
are
was God sent as he rolling on down the street with your cousin. As he rolling down the street with your cousin.
That's true,
but the thing is that, you know, let's stay for the par. You know, it's a man's world because listen, whether you like it, good, bad, wrong, or indifferent, we run stuff. You know, we run it, and whether you like it or not, that's just the way it is. We always have, and we always will.
You guys have been running it, but I do believe that women have the capability of running it.
No doubts in my mind. But you
to
need to stay in your lane. Okay, you need to help out when we ask for your help, but stay in your lane.
Y'all didn't see that. They didn't see it.
But stay in your lane. These ladies know what I'm talking about.
No, but see, I believe every woman has a place, and it's not based on the fact that the man is always right or he always should run everything.
But he's still the decision maker.
There are plenty women that are very capable of running corporations, running businesses, running this country. I mean, women are just the bomb.
Well, you know, there's a young lady, one of your listeners by the name of Daniela. Daniela says that, they don't run women. Men don't run women. Well, that's quite the contrary because men do run women. We do run them. We absolutely run them. And if you don't believe that, why don't, there's a reason why that word submissive exists. You know, submissive. You know, men pretty much tell the young lady what's up. And because she is a submissive woman, she's going to comply with what it is that he requests and asks.
I believe that you should submit one to another, because submit to whoever got the right answer. You know, because sometimes he might not be right all the time. Men are not right all the time.
Well, we're not right all the time, but we are still the decision makers.
Yeah, I mean, the ultimate decision for me, I would share my information with my partner or with my husband.
And hope he'll make a good sound decision.
And hope he make a good sound decision.
That's right. And that's
whatever
what your
he
hope
decides, we have to go along with it.
There you go. I like that, Art. To teach that to your lady friends. You teach them right now. That's right. That's what you call great obedience. I love it. So teach them that. That is absolutely wonderful. Tell them that one more time, because that is that is a level of obedience that a lot of women don't understand.
No, it's just a level of submissiveness. You know, I just believe in order. I believe in godly order, and to me, that's the godly order.
I see.
But I'm just saying, I don't believe that it's a man world in regards to a man knows everything. Well, y'all don't know nothing without us. A lot of women have invented things. A lot of women have created things. A lot of women have built businesses and great ideas, witty inventions. I mean, it's a lot of things that women can do.
Listen, you guys have come a long way. Don't get me wrong. You guys have come a long way. Women have come a long way. When
we were put into the earth realm, we came here housing the goods. God said it wasn't good for a man to be alone, so he created us.
Okay.
Y'all the ones needed us.
We needed you?
You needed us.
Okay, well, let's just say that is true.
You couldn't be by yourself.
Let's just say that is true. The only reason that we could actually, have you because we needed to reproduce.
That ain't what it was about.
Well, we needed to reproduce.
You needed to reproduce.
If you didn't exist, just like people don't exist now in relationships. If women don't exist right now in relationships, men continue to function, correct? Just like if a man is not in a woman's life, you all continue to function, correct?
Yeah.
So we didn't function now. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. You can't reproduce. But other than that, we running things. That's all. It's just a matter of what it is.
You ain't running things.
Ain't no need to hate on it.
If Hillary win this presidency, we'll see who running things.
Well, you'll see who running it. But I can tell you right now, you see where the world is right now, right? If Hillary wins, then you'll need to see, what the deal is after she wins. Because that's what's going to be the challenge. That's what's going to be the challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They already said we're going to war if Hillary wins.
If they said we're going to war if he wins. Yeah,
really,
he ready.
keep watching.
He ready to push a button with his little squeezed up lips.
Paul said James Brown said it's a man's world.
He said it, but what else did he say, Paul?
Mm-hmm.
You can't do nothing without a woman or a girl in it.
Right, if you want to reproduce, that's correct.
He's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It would be nothing without us.
Right. Well, let me say this to you. James Brown did a lot without a woman, didn't he?
No.
What do you mean? The only thing he did to women is run them, did drugs with them, poke them, and send them home.
A lot of his songs came from him because
once
of
again,
he couldn't
everything
wrote all
he's
these
done.
songs without a woman.
Once again, yeah, that's right, because he showed what he would do with them, how he ran through them, how he did drug with them, how he just ran to pop them. I mean, he just did it all. James Brown.
But listen. I think women have always played a very important role in our history.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, from the beginning of time, man, women have ruled. We ruled.
What did you rule?
We ruled countries. We ruled nations. We rule.
Do you dream?
Women rule.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. You are
We rule
dreamer.
in the arts.
You're a dreamer.
We rule in the arts. We do. Women rock.
Oh, okay. So basically, what you're saying is that you all can function without the men.
Oh, definitely.
You think you all can run this world without the men?
We could run it without y'all.
Without the men.
We could run it without
So
y'all.
let me ask you something and humor me if you will.
We could run it
Just
without
humor
y'all.
me if you will.
Y'all couldn't run it without us. Y'all
Why?
just sit and wouldn't know what to do.
Why is it that 98% of this world is run right now by men? 98%. Why is that?
Because of chauvinism.
Wait a minute. No. We have the greatest democracy in the world, correct? We allow people to get together
People
and
have
vote.
not.
Hold on. We allow people to get together and vote for who it is that you want in office, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many people on the women's side, run for anything? Come on now, talk to me. Because they know their place. They know that when it's time to get things done, there are certain things that a woman should not be doing.
Maurice, and you know what? And what's so crazy? I have heard a lot of foolish men say, "I'd rather vote for Donald Trump rather than vote for a woman."
A woman, because a woman
Hillary
has
is
no business.
When we have our debates, who is more knowledgeable of the stuff? Who is more knowledgeable of the issues? Who has all the information? Who has all the skill? Who has all the experience?
What do you mean? Who has all the experience?
Hillary does.
What?
This dude is an embarrassment to all men.
Who's that?
Donald Trump.
No,
he's
listen.
an idiot.
Listen, you have to be able to ignore the rhetoric. Okay, you got to ignore the rhetoric and understand what his record is. What he does is what you really need to understand. Okay, now, and if you think about it, what Donald Trump is saying. All of these men do that. And they do it to the very women who call themselves being offended. Donald Trump just got caught saying it. Come on now.
He's been saying it for years.
Come on now. The women know this is true.
But this is why I'm saying
they know this is true.
It's a man's world, because had a woman gotten up there and said the things that he said about women, or if a woman had said those things about a man, it would have been some heads busting. They'd have been sat her down. She wouldn't even have an opportunity to run for the presidency if she had come out of her mouth with that foolishness.
Really?
Oh, really?
You mean to? Are you serious right now?
Very serious.
Okay, so you don't. So you agree that y'all can run it? You agree that y'all?
I agree that we can run it. Oh yes.
Without the man.
Without a man.
And you realize that 98% right now.
Y'all need us. We don't really need y'all.
Wait a minute. 98% of the women are sitting down, chilling, cooking, and cleaning. While the men are running
We desire a man. We don't necessarily need a man.
What?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. You know your friends don't feel that way.
Talk to me, people.
You know your friends don't feel that way.
Talk to me, people.
They can tell you right now. And when you get an opportunity, right? You know, since you say the Lord is first, I'm just curious. You know, when you get an opportunity, 1 Timothy 2:12. When you get an opportunity, I want you to tell me what that says. Whenever you get a chance, somebody out there, if you know anything about it, and then I want you to follow
tell me
it up.
what it say.
Well, I mean, you know, I can go ahead and tell you.
I understand what it talks about. Wives, submit to your own.
No, that's Ephesians 5 verses 21 through 24. That talks about.
What you talking about?
1 Timothy 2:12 simply
I ain't good on
tells.
quoting scriptures as far as book, chapter, verse.
Okay, well, it tells you that a woman is to remain silent. She is not to teach or have authority over a man. That's what the Bible says. If you are a Bible person, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
The Bible clearly tells you that.
Do you understand what the text was talking about?
Yeah,
what time they were in, and what was happening during that time?
It doesn't matter what happened.
Yes, it does matter. It matters. It matters because if you're gonna teach something, teach it in the right.
Remain silent.
Give the history.
Remain silent.
Why did he say that though? Because the women were blurting out questions, asking their husbands things in the middle of services.
Mm-hmm. Paul, you're absolutely right. He's right. Bill gonna be running things. He's right.
Whatever.
That's
Paul.
right. He's right. Paul telling the truth. See, you got to keep it real. Bill is running things at the crib. That's why when he did whatever he did with that other woman, she stayed right there.
Okay, we're not talking about that.
I'm just saying.
You don't brought out a scripture. Okay. You didn't give the proper background.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Women ought to remain silent.
You only gave the scripture.
A woman is not to have authority over a man.
Well, we know that.
Okay, then. That's the scripture. That's the scripture.
Scripture that you don't even live by.
What do you mean?
Why are you bringing it up?
I do live by it.
No, you don't.
I do live by the scripture. I'm the man.
You don't live. You only pull them scriptures out to use them when you want to use them.
That's because I'm a Christian.
You're not a Christian.
What do you mean?
You're not.
Listen, I only use
context
the scriptures that are beneficial.
That's right, Shakira. Context is important when it comes to the Bible.
No.
He's only using it to say what he want to say.
I do exactly what a Christian does. A Christian only picks and chooses what's beneficial to them in the Bible. You know that.
That's not true.
You know that. And I'm not any different.
That's not true.
I pick what's beneficial to me. What do you mean?
That's not true.
A woman is to remain silent. She's to be submissive and make sure that a steak, salad, and baked potato is ready when it's time.
Where does it say that at?
What do you mean?
Well, give me the scripture for the steak, potato, and the salad.
Well, that's a part of being submissive. It's a part of being submissive.
Whatever.
And get down.
He just makes up stuff as he goes along.
No. Oh no. And Daniela, you know that's right. She know that's right.
There's a scripture that says that they should submit to one another. So it's not just all about
can't have it both ways.
That's what it said. That's what the scripture says.
You can't have it both ways.
Look that one up.
You can't have it
Look
both ways.
Look that one up since you done Googled the scripture. He over here Googling scriptures just so he can try to prove a point.
No. What I'm saying is, all I'm saying is you just can't have it both ways.
Yes, you can. You should submit to each other.
Really?
Whoever has the wisdom at the moment should be submitted to.
Okay. I'm just saying. Right here clearly where it says Ephesians 5:22, it says wives. Well, that's what it says. Don't shake your head. I'm reading it. It says wives. Submit yourself. Say it with me now.
Get your hand
Read
off
that
me.
for me.
Don't touch
me.
Don't touch me. Go to the other scripture though. Go to the ones where it says
No. I want you to roll with this right here.
I hear that one.
No, read it for me now. Ephesians 5:22.
We're not.
Come on. It says wives, submit yourselves to your own husbands as you do to the Lord. Now, and that's what we expect. Follow the law. Submit. Be obedient.
In my face.
That's what it says.
But you see how people use scriptures to say what they want to say. She's on the floor. My niece, she's laughing.
But that's the truth. Y'all know it's the truth. and that's exactly what it says.
But look, find the other scripture that I'm talking about then.
Which one are you talking about?
The one that says you should submit one to another.
Oh, it don't say that.
Search that.
It don't say that.
Yes, it does.
Let me go ahead and help you out. Let me help you out.
Yes, it does.
Because I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. See, I want you to be honest with you with it. Now, right here, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to pay attention to this now. You look it up on your own because results don't lie. Look it up on your own. 1 Timothy 2:12. Okay? It clearly tells you, I do not permit a woman to teach.
She say Mo is ignorant.
No.
I can't deal with him.
Look, who does he? Look at him. It says clearly, I do not permit a woman to teach or man. She must be quiet. Listen, I didn't make this up.
What
I didn't make this up. I didn't make this up. I didn't make this right here.
How did we get on this?
Read it for me. Read it for me.
We're talking about a man's world.
This is why it's a man's world, because of statements like this here.
I don't want to talk about
Follow what the deal. I know you don't want to talk about it now.
Because you're taking only the scriptures that apply to what you want to say. You're not.
It's a man's world. These are man's world scriptures. You're not taking the ones that are applying to what I'm trying to say. These are a man's world scriptures. You understand what I'm saying? That's what this is. Read that for me right there. Read that for me right there. Come on now. Don't keep your people in the dark. Read that out loud.
I'm not reading that.
Okay, let me help you.
Because you're trying to...
No, let me help you. Ladies, I'm just trying to tell you. This is why men run things. This is why it's a man's world. This is why you can't... 1 Corinthians 14:34 clearly says women should remain silent. They are not allowed to speak, but to be in submission. Okay? I can't make this stuff up. It's right here. I can't make it up.
Find the scripture that I'm telling you to find.
What do you mean?
The one where it says we should submit to each other.
Who says that? It can't say that and say, so why submit yourself to your husband? You can't keep saying that.
Go up there. Go up there to the search thing. And type in submit to one another.
Submit to one another? Who does that?
You want to...
Okay, what?
Let me see.
Come on, talk to me. Why are you leaving your people hanging?
What? Because you got me over here reading something that you typing up here.
Listen, you told me to type this. I'm being obedient.
Okay, well, I'm trying to find...
I'm being obedient.
This dude, we all know that this
I'm being obedient.
We all know that this is not a man's world, because the men couldn't do nothing without us. We're smarter than them. We're wiser than them. We're stronger than them. If they get a little cold, they can't handle it. If they get a cold, they stay out of work for a week.
Well,
I've been going to work every day with my cold. If a man got a cold, he can't handle it. He got to be half suit.
We supposed to call 2 or 3 women to nurse the cold. You right. I agree with that. We supposed to call 2 or 3 women to nurse the cold. Oh, what do you mean?
2 or 3 women?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what we need.
This dude.
Hey, listen, you all are helpmates. Okay. You're helpmates. That's what you are.
What you need 2 or 3 if you got a wife?
No. Because sometimes she's not available.
Oh my God.
Sometimes she's not available. Y'all know what the deal is. Come on now. Come on. You know what the deal is. You know men run things.
Women, we know what we do. We know our worth.
Women,
we know our worth.
What are you talking about?
We know our value. We know that they couldn't do it without us. God had to put him to sleep and make us out of him.
Wait a minute. I want you to keep it real.
Take a reel and make us a better version.
Let me go also cut it. And ladies, I want y'all to go ahead and tell Miss Audrey, and keep it real, ladies. Listen, just keep it real, ladies. When it comes to a man doing the things that you need him to do, he is supposed to do those things. Okay? You as a woman is supposed to work with him. You as a woman is supposed to do as he asks you to do, and you are supposed to be consistent with those things. Ladies, come on, y'all. Help Miss Audrey out and let her know that and that's the way it should be. Go ahead and let her know.
They're not going to let me know no food.
What do you mean they won't let you know?
Don't nobody...
You have a very intelligent group of audience.
I do have a very intelligent...
Okay, well, they'll tell you on the real. Be obedient.
All of my intelligent men out there know, too. Men know y'all can't do nothing without us. Y'all couldn't do nothing without us. Look, country would be in the ground if it wasn't for
y'all were talking about something. When a man gets sick, we call it women. She right. That's what we supposed to do.
Yeah, because y'all can't handle it.
No, we can. We just want to. We just want to call you.
Y'all are weak.
We need that back rule. We need those types
of
things.
Y'all are weak.
What?
Weak.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Weak.
We weak, but yet y'all ain't running for no office. You ain't running for no power.
We are running for office.
What office you running for?
Women do.
What office
Hillary's running for president now.
Oh, Hillary.
We have women senators. We have women congresswomen. We have women local. City council women.
Listen, once again, 98% of this world is run by the men. It is.
We have women mayors.
It's going to be a man.
We have women mayors. We have women principals. We have women pastors. We have women. Women run corporations. Women are running businesses. Women do a lot.
Oh my gosh!
Thank you, Shakira.
Oh my goodness! Who is this Shakira person? Submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. I'm looking at this right on the screen right here, Chicago. I'm looking at that right there on the screen. You see it? It's right there. I'll tell you, I don't lie to you people. I have to keep it real with you. I'm a man of the cloth. That's right. Chicago, you're absolutely correct right there. I found that a long time ago. Your mama just won't read it. She just won't read it. That's right. That's right. Tell your people right now. Men run it. That's the way it's going to be.
Men don't run it.
And you need to accept it.
We run it together.
Tell it.
We run it together. Women can run it too. Women can run it too. We're smart. What's the name of the show? Steele Movin. Hello, somebody.
Steele Movin.
Yeah.
Now watch this. Now watch this right here.
Mo helped me with it. He helped me.
Listen to him.
Who run the world, girls? Who run the world, girls?
Let me tell you this right here. Steele Movin is absolutely still moving. She rocking. But what Steele Movin did is she came to the man to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? Now, she could have done it on her own, I'm sure. She could have on her own one of these days. But this day here, the man had to put this thing together and make it happen in the name of who? Say it. Say it. The man. That's what it is.
It ain't happening in the name of the man.
What do you mean?
What man?
Truth telling Mo. What is you talking about?
It's not in your name.
What are you saying? What is you?
Stop trying to act like you God and you ain't.
Okay, listen. Without saying, because I get a lot more things done and quicker. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, men run it. Okay, just keep that 100. If you stay in your places where you need to be. Matter of fact, ladies, I don't even want to say this. I don't want to even say this. I want the ladies to tell me this.
My life.
I want the ladies to answer this. Y'all watched the episode of Good Times, right? y'all watched the episode of Good Times, right? And I know you remember.
This way. Turn that lamp this way. You too dark skin.
Look him.
You putting the light
out. Terrible. Look him. You watched the episode of Good Times. I want you to repeat exactly what James said in Good Times. He said it best. He said there are two places a woman belongs. I'm not going to say it.
James.
I'm not going to
say it, James. Don't say it, James.
I won't say it. I refuse to say it. But y'all know what it is. Two places a woman belong. Y'all go ahead. Matter of fact, fellas, why don't y'all go ahead and help me out? Help me out, fellas. Two places a woman belong. Tell me where it is in the name of who? You know what it is. Matter of fact, you go ahead and tell me where they belong.
Look, ladies, you belong where God said you belong. You don't belong where they say you belong. The kitchen and the bedroom ain't got nothing to do with where we belong.
Keep it 100.
Trina herself is a boss.
Yes.
She runs offices. She
yes.
runs businesses. Mm-hmm. She's smart.
No doubts about that.
Women are
no
smart.
Doubt. But I'm trying to tell you, it is a man's world.
It's not a man's
every
world.
Now and then
y'all want it to be a man's world.
Every now and then
but
we're going to throw a bone.
Let y'all know every time it ain't y'all's world.
Every now and then we're going to throw a bone.
If it's a man's world, then why Queen Elizabeth been over there reigning over in Europe so long?
Who?
Queen Elizabeth.
She's still living. What? Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Queen Elizabeth. Mm-hmm. Now, once again, it's a man's world, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. You counted out less than 10 people out of the trillions that exist.
Oh my God.
I mean, come on now. Let's keep it 100.
You can't even name them all.
That's right.
You can't even name them all.
As a matter of fact, you actually could. You actually could. Ain't a whole lot of women running nothing.
Yes, there are a lot.
And look here. And for all the people that are listening, y'all need to keep it real with yourselves. Okay, keep it real with yourselves. Be honest and know that your man run things. You help out when you need to, and if he's a good man to you, what he will do is he will absolutely do the things that are necessary for him to do, and that's what he does. That's what he does.
This is crazy. I want to hear what you guys have to say Talk to me out there. If you want to call in, that number is 704. I forgot to give the number out. We got so deep into this conversation. Show almost over. Ain't nobody even called in today. 704.
You know why they ain't calling in?
750
your people don't like to disagree.
5597. 704 750 5597.
You know why they won't call?
Why y'all not calling?
I'm going to tell you why they won't call. Because they know clearly that it is a man's world. Your people don't like to disagree with you. They don't like to.
Trina said she thought she would never agree with you on anything. But for the first time, she agrees with you.
Trina.
And I don't know about it.
You're wonderful. I like Trina because Trina is a truth teller. I like that. Trina, I like that, Trina.
But the only reason why there's truth to the 80% is because the way the world thinks. My thing is, even though we know that men are technically running things, we know that women have the ability to do the same thing. That's all I'm basically saying.
That's not in question.
And women are running corporations. We are making headway in the world. We are making headway in this country. We are doing great things. It's just going to take a people that have a mindset that women can do just as good a job as a man can do.
Well, that's
the point.
Well, no, not just as good as a job. You listen.
We can do just as good a job as
you all need a man to help you and guide you. Okay, you all need that now. You're too emotional. And a man calms you down. Shakira
says the man is the head, the woman is the brain.
Well,
hello, somebody.
So see,
Come on now. There you go, baby. That's right.
That's a shame and a disgrace.
We are the brain because they couldn't do nothing without us.
That's a shame and a disgrace.
It's a shame and a disgrace
that you would actually tell these people that the woman is the brain. That's a shame and a disgrace.
We are the brain.
And this young lady is supposed to be honest with her people.
I am being honest.
Oh my God.
That's true. We are the brain.
You're the brain.
Yeah.
Behind the men who run things.
And Trina know for herself in the businesses that she has planted and started. The dude couldn't even do nothing without her.
What?
Her partner could not run those businesses without her. The only thing he could provide was the money part.
Right. And
and she runs the businesses herself. If she leave today, he would fall apart. It would fall apart. He wouldn't be able to do it.
But that's most men. If most men leave businesses, we
could do it without y'all.
No,
that's what I'm saying. We could do it without y'all.
Listen, I got to tell you this right here. If men right now shut it down and they said, okay, we're going to let the women run it, the country is over.
You think so?
It's over.
I have to say this, though. I think
it's over.
But I think we need each other. But I'm saying, though, when you guys think it's a man's world, thinking that you don't need us or we can't say that we don't need y'all. We need each other. I think we should run it together.
You think so?
Yeah.
Run it together.
Partnership.
As a team.
Yeah.
Together. I talk to you about things and you talk to me about things and we come up and make decisions about it together as a team, right?
Yeah.
And that ain't how it works.
What?
That is not how it works.
Oh my God.
You know that ain't how it go down.
Oh my
I'm
God.
the president of the United States and you
Mitchell,
think I need to
we're talking about it's a man's world. Maurice is over here tripping, talking about
Paul say
he don't even want to work with us at all.
Paul tells Shakira, there is no brain in the neck.
There's no brain in the what?
In the neck. He right.
Oh, in the neck.
He right.
We are not the neck.
He kept it real.
Wow.
See, your people, they will tell you the truth sometimes.
Oh my goodness.
They'll tell you the truth sometimes. I'm so proud of y'all. Well, listen, I don't know if she told you this. I am very proud of your listeners. Your listeners are really getting this thing, and I want y'all to keep it real with Miss Audrey because she gonna get this thing. It is plain and simple.
Yolanda says she's sure Michelle Obama helped the president. You're right.
What she did was she rubbed his shoulders. She made sure that he took a shower, made sure he had his towels and washcloths. She made sure that when it was time to eat, she fed him. She didn't want the help cook doing it. She did it.
You know what? They asked Michelle Obama, say, what if Barack asked her, what if I married somebody else? And she said, or you married somebody else. She said, then somebody else that I married would have been the president of the United States.
Who said that?
Michelle Obama said that to Barack. Because had it not been for her, he wouldn't have been the president.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. Right. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what she said?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Of course.
Wow.
Of course.
I think
It took her
that's awesome.
to assist him and push him and motivate him and encourage him and all those things.
Right.
That's the
do
reason why
all of the things that a helpmate does.
Yeah, yes.
That's right. That's what she's supposed to do.
That's right.
That's right. She should write a book on how to do as she's told.
Oh my God.
That's right.
That ain't got nothing to do with her encouraging him. She encouraged him because he told her to.
He simply told her, listen, this is what I need from you as my first lady. This is what I need. Comply and I'll be the president.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Oh my God.
That's right.
I want to say hello to everybody. To those of you that are just joining us, you have reached Audrey Steele with Steele Moving. This is my friend Maurice.
Truth telling
Mo.
What she
He called himself Truth Telling Mo. I don't believe half of what he say.
Listen.
But anyway, we're talking about it's a man's world today. I don't believe that it is. I'm not. Because I don't believe that a man could run the world without us great women, without the assistance of us wonderful, wonderful women.
What?
We do our part. Yes, we do. We're smart. We're beautiful. We're not just cute and no brains. We're smart. We're talented. We're gifted. We're able. And I believe that if men fell off the face of the earth, women would still be able to run it. I do believe that. Yes.
What? You actually believe that? You really believe
that?
Listen,
I believe that.
Miss Audrey is going to come up with a book, a real book that talks about how to serve your man. Okay, how to serve him.
Will you move
How
your buzzing phone off the table?
Don't hate. How to serve your man. How to be a helpmate, not leader.
Women
not
are leaders.
No, it is a man's world out here.
Steele Moving is my show. I'm a leader. I'm leading.
You're leading these people here?
I'm leading everybody who has to hear what I have to say.
Okay. All right. Well, then go ahead and tell them your guide to the man running things. Go ahead. Come on.
What do you mean?
Your guide to a man running things. What you mean? What I mean? You know exactly what I mean.
Guide to a man running things.
The guide to a man running things. It's his world. It is our world, and it's gonna be that way for the next 100 years. And it ain't nothing you ladies gonna be able to do about it.
That is not
It's
true.
that simple.
That's not true. I don't believe that men should run it.
You don't believe that?
I don't think you are running it.
But even though we've been running it forever in a day.
You've been running it only because you won't allow. You've been stepping on the heads of women
See what I'm
that
saying?
have the ability.
See, you just admitted it.
You won't allow women to.
You just admitted it. If we wasn't running it, then why would we have to allow you? See, you just admitted it.
It's chauvinism.
What?
So many men are very chauvinistic, and you guys have stepped on the heads of women for years. You want to keep us in a place of submissiveness. In the kitchen,
That's
in the
right.
bedroom,
where you
that's
belong.
Good for
Where
look
you
at
belong.
Donald Trump. How he just he's just disgusting, and how he talked about the women and stuff, groping the women and disrespecting them, and the way that he spoke, and how he would grab them and kiss them and walk in their dressing rooms without permission and see them in their naked bodies and stuff. That's so disrespectful.
It's so disrespectful, but yet and still he continues to get these women.
He does it and gets away with it.
Exactly.
It's only because that's the way it's ran that way. I'm saying though, we could do it without y'all.
Now, what do you think would happen if a woman is doing what Donald Trump does, and then she's out here in the public doing it? What do you think would happen?
They would put her out. They would shut her down.
Absolutely.
Probably have her in jail somewhere.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
See, y'all don't have the kind of power that you want to have.
It's not right.
A man can do it. Who said it's right?
It doesn't make it right.
Who said it's right now?
Well, that's what we're talking about.
No, we talking about is we run it. Membership has its privileges.
Wow.
That's right.
That's the world we live in, though. It's true. It's true. It's just disgusting.
Membership has its privileges.
You know, it's
and if you are a
you guys
man,
have
you
double
can't.
standards.
Listen, y'all can't do what we can do.
And that's what you know.
You can't do that. If
crazy.
a woman was in the White House, let's say if Hillary,
men cheat. Men cheat.
That's right.
You guys cheat and think it's okay.
We can cheat 12 times.
You can cheat 10, 20, 30, 40
and
times.
we be called the man.
A woman cheat one time, she a hoe. It's crazy.
It's the truth.
It's wrong.
No, it ain't.
It's wrong.
It is a man's world. Deal with it.
Men are whores
Matter
too.
of fact.
Men are whores too.
Yes. But in the world society, we pimps.
We know that.
That's right.
This we know. This we know.
That's right, Paul. They do. They do it too. But the only difference is we can get away with it. They can't.
Exactly.
In society.
And that's my point, Paul.
In society, Paul.
Women cheat. We're whores. Men cheat. They
Yeah.
just man. That's just a man being a man.
Yeah.
All men are players.
Yeah, you
men
are.
just do what they do.
That's right. And we can do it. Y'all can't do what we do.
I don't want to be that way.
That's
I don't
right.
want to be no whore.
Women
I don't wanna
cannot
run around
do
and
what we
toss
do.
my body around like that. I respect my body.
Yeah,
Hello,
that's why we
somebody.
don't holler at you.
I respect my body. What about you guys?
We don't be hollering at you then. That don't make sense.
That's right. I don't need you to holler at me.
We don't need to holler at you talking about you respect
No,
your
stay
body. We
right
don't need to
over
holler
there.
at you. We need to talk to people that don't respect their body. Okay? We don't need to holler at you.
Why is it though? Why do you believe that? Why do you believe that society has shaped itself in such a way that men can get away with stuff like that?
Well, you got to realize men are only doing what's allowed. You understand? They're only doing what's allowed. So if men are subjecting themselves to do whatever they want to do to women, and the women allow it, they're training the men that they can get away with whatever it is that they want. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if a man says, I want to do this or I want to do that, and the women be like, okay. Well then, and then it happens over and then over and then over again. Men very rarely meet women like you. And 30 women, he might find one woman that gonna respect themselves. You understand what I'm saying? They might find one or two women that's gonna respect themselves out of 30 women that they can holler at. And so you mean to tell me you want the man to be trained and go out here and automatically respect women on his own when y'all allowing us to get away with whatever it is we want to get away with? Come on, now that don't make sense.
There you have it. I mean, it's true.
Yeah,
I
true.
believe if women would start setting standards, if we would set standards, men wouldn't be so easily.
It's not enough of you available to set standards. That's the problem. It's not enough of you. Because for every one woman who got your standard, there are 58 other women who don't have that same standard.
And that's
so
really
we're gonna
sad.
move
That's
you to
sad
the
for
side.
me to think about.
You got to move to the
That's
side.
sad for me to even.
It's the truth.
It's hard for me to fathom.
That's the deal. And that's why they try to tell you, good men out here are real hard to find. No, they're not real good hard to find. It's just that if you want to be the person you are, be respectful, and you want to be on the same level as the man, and you want to do all this kind of stuff and be equal to the man, no, move, girl. Move on to the side. Bring me somebody who cooks steak salad and baked potato with no lip. That's what I want, right? Come here, girl. Come here. Come here, girl. I want to talk to you. You want to have respect for yourself. Move.
I don't believe that this is. I know that we've been living in a society that that this has been a man's world. I don't believe that we should continue to live that way. I think women need to just continue to make efforts, make progress, rise up. I'm not saying usurp authority over our men. I believe that women should respect their men. I believe that men should have authority in their homes. I love my men. I love men. I do not disrespect men in any way. I really do love you guys, and I know everybody has a place. I'm not trying to teach women to disrespect men in any kind of way, but I just want our just due. That's basically what I want. I want our just due. I want the acknowledgement that we are smart, that we are strong, that we are wise in business, that we are able to run countries,
none of that is in
corporations,
question,
and nations, and
But don't lose focus of where your priorities are, where the places that you're supposed to be. That's the focus. Let's focus now.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
The two places you belong. Everything
else.
Don't
go back.
The two places that you belong.
Don't say it, Jane.
You know what it is. It's the two places you belong. But what you do is. But the deal is that you can do
He trying to
other
go
things.
back to Florida
I'm
and
just
James.
saying, you can do other things now, but don't lose focus where your priorities are. You got two places that are priorities.
Cool. I know some men that can outcook women any day.
We ain't talking about that. I'm telling you right now, there's two
It's not a
places
woman's
where you be focused on those two places, and then let the other things, let us allow you to do other things. That's right.
Allow us.
That's right. I didn't bite my tongue. Very articulate.
God.
Let us allow you to do the
Y'all
other
be trying
things.
to do too much.
What you mean?
Y'all try to control too much. And that's the problem with so many women. They've been controlled and manipulated by men for so long that they can't even think for themselves. You can't even think for yourself. Think for yourself.
Who you talking
Don't
to?
sit back and let a man just run you, and then you don't know nothing. You sitting back dumb, uneducated, unlearned, don't know nothing, don't know how to do nothing. Rise up and do something for yourself. Do something for yourself. Be a great assistance to your man. Be a great assistance to your mate. Don't just let him do and know everything. Know something on your own. But this has been a really good conversation today. It's been good. As always, I want you guys to keep on moving. Women, keep on moving. Keep on progressing. Keep on educating yourselves. Keep on being independent. And learn how to submit to your husband as
so you
unto
want
the
him to,
Lord.
so that's good. So you want him to do
I
what
want
they're
him to
supposed to do.
submit. Yeah.
You want him to do what they're
I
supposed to do.
do. I believe in godly order. But I
Let
don't
me
believe
hear
in...
you say this right here.
I believe in godly order. God, your husband, and yourself.
Let me hear you say this for your people. Keep it real with them. Men run... Well, we can't.
I ain't saying that.
Say it.
We run it
Say
together,
it.
guys. Have a great evening.
Say it. Men run. Say it.